Okay, welcome everyone. My name is QuinnAD, and this is going to be an educational VOD analysis in an NA Grandmaster solo queue game in Season 10. So just gonna show a quick PGG of it. Here's the game right here. It was Grandmaster Elo, 70% KP, ended with 8.1 CS per minute, had a lot of kills, assists, but more importantly than stats itself, this game is hands down one of the best carry games I have probably done in my life, or if not, at least in the recent time being, because this game, all 4 members of my team, not only did they all lose, but they were spamming FF the entire game, just like all you guys know in NA solo queue. And I told my team, nope, I will carry, please give me the chance. They gave me the chance, they didn't surrender. Right here, even though I did the best performance you could possibly do as a top laner this game, my team still ended up pretty behind. Katarina popped off at the end, but this game, every single person was behind early game, and I did absolutely everything I can do as a top lane player, and I was able to carry my team despite their bot lane being so far ahead. Okay, so this game is going to be an educational VOD analysis. I'm going to go through the whole game start to finish, and I'm going to throw my commentary and thoughts, decision making, all that in this video. Now, before I begin with the actual video itself, I want to make this note. I don't normally do educational VOD analysis that often anymore, simply because, and a lot of other content creators on League don't do it as well, because simply put, the League community does not like to see these videos somehow on YouTube. They do not. People click away from these videos. They prefer clickbait videos, honestly, on YouTube. That's why you see the clickbait meta on YouTube. It's simply because that's what the audience wants, and this educational content is always frowned upon, honestly. So if you want to see more of these like educational high elo VOD analysis videos of like how to actually carry your team, then please shoot this video a thumbs up and comment and let me know, because I'm going to be doing my video content based on what the audience wants. So if you guys legit want to see this video, just shoot it a these kinds of videos, shoot this video a thumbs up, give it a comment, and I will gladly do more in the future, because I play my main account off stream. So games like this, like I can't really show you guys how to like play in high elo against the best of the best and how to actually perform well with Quinn as effectively, because most of these games are off stream, so the only way I can really show them is through VOD analysis, and that's what it is. So if you guys want to see it, like I said, shoot a thumbs up, and I will gladly produce more of this content.
Valor to me.
Alright, so like I said, this is on my main account in Grandmaster Elo on the North American server. So this game honestly is sort of like a VOD analysis, or it's kind of like a coaching session too of myself. I'm also going to point out my mistakes as well. Usually when I stream I can't really point out my mistakes because I'm super focused in game. So this is literally kind of like a video where I tell you guys about my thought process, what I did well, and where I made mistakes, so that you guys can get a full view about the whole game. So first, I'm going to hide Hog of War to give this the best in-game authentic experience ever. So when you guys look at the minimap, you'll see what I see in-game, so that it helps you guys a lot. Because if I show you guys like without Fog of War, you can't really see the same, because like vision's everything. So I just want to make sure we get the best experience possible. So like I said in my Quinn guide, my 2-hour Quinn guide, if you haven't watched that video, by the way, I'll put it right here above. So I go super in depth on everything, every interaction combo you can possibly do on Quinn for an introduction basis. I'm gonna add more installments of that video later, but if you guys are curious about my Quinn guide, is all above right there. So right here, what I like to do on Quinn is, depending on the enemy jungler where he starts, that is going to be how I play my early game. Okay, so I'm playing against a Zac Jace, and I have Shyvana Quinn. Shyvana starting bot side. Zac usually starts bot side. We have my jungler warded that. Okay, so red buff's warded. We know if he's gonna start it. So now this is really important. I talk about this all the time to Quinn players that I coach. How you start the game, like your first 3 levels on Quinn are the most important, but don't just autopilot your level 1. So think about how you do it. So right here, I know that Zac's very likely going to start bot side, and we have it warded. So if I see Zac show right there, I know that he's leashing. But right there, it's like 120 in the game, and I don't see it. So I don't have to do a bush cheese. If I know he's starting red buff here, I'm going to do a bush cheese waiting in this bush, because then the top laner is going to likely path this way, and I get a nice free chunk, right? You can get a big lane win just from that. I know he's not starting red side, and if you know for sure they're not starting top side, what you guys do is wait in this bush every time, okay? Basically, every champ in the game you can get your cheese off or just get prio, so wait in this bush and wait for them to show and do your auto E auto combo. So that's usually how I like to start the game, depending on where the jungler starts. So right here, I'm just waiting for Jace. I know he has to path topside. He doesn't have a choice. So he's going to have to come to lane eventually. So I'm just waiting for him over here. I'll keep the score so you guys can see the CS. I lied. I'll turn it off. It's too big. So I don't know where Jace is. I told Shyvana they might have started blue buff because I'm not too sure. I didn't do my cheese combo here because like Jace came at such an awkward time. He tried to fake leash. So usually I do my auto E auto combo, but right there he came right when my minions were 3 HP. And you don't want to prioritize, you want to prioritize CS last hits over cheese poke, okay? So right there I could have got the combo off, but since he came right when the minions were super low because he fake leashed, I decided not to go with that. So right here, right, Zach actually did no leash. Both sides leashless, so we don't know where Zach started. So we gotta be careful about him. I'm just taking trades based on my fleet footwork. I have sustain advantage on Jace. He went Doran's Blade. So I have fleet advantage. So if we do like short trades, I win over time because I have more sustain than him. And right here, how I'm playing the wave is I'm kind of like slow pushing the first 2 waves and then trying to play on the cannon wave. This is super important because this is the time where jungler comes. So this is the wave where I want to crash. Because if Zach comes, which is going to, he could be here any second, I want to make sure that I have priority in the wave crash. So if he comes, I have the best chance of winning. So Jace just melee queued me and I just went for the play, for the trade, and we won that. Because if Jace ever Qs you, your vault can cancel it. Even if he hits you with it, you just vault after and he's just kind of useless. So Jace ideally would never want to go in melee form like that when I'm full HP. It doesn't really do much. Now right here, okay guys, this is important. So I see Shyvana at red buff. So I'm going to shove this wave and I'm coming to rotate. So right there, this is why how you play the first 2 levels on Quinn is the most important. You play based on your jungler. Since I'm watching my jungler the whole time, I'm literally looking at lane as like a second instinct. But I'm right here watching Shyvana and playing my lane based on her. So if Shyvana decides to not be top, so you be on weak side, let's say if she's bot side at all, I'm playing this lane completely different. I'm playing very scared. But right now, I see Shyvana's about to come invade because I'm watching her on my minimap. That's how I played my wave. So usually I crash the 3rd wave. The cannon wave, that's usually the wave I crash the tower. But I went to crash the 4th wave in this game because I'm playing on Shyvana. I know that she wants to invade. So I'm waiting to crash this wave right when I see the 4th wave come. The 4th wave is the one I crashed here because by the time I crash it, Shyvana's at red buff. So what happens here, look at this. So I crash the wave, Jace cannot come. He loses CS and he's low right here. And I'm level 4, he's level 3. Okay, he can't come, he can't walk. He's unable to come in time. So this is how you play the game. I'm playing on Shyvana right here. She's going to invade. Jace is like, oh no, what do I do? He's in a predicament. He can't do shit because I played the lane perfectly early game. So right here, I'm coming to help with red buff. He TPs. He decides to TP on Zach. Good play by him. What happens? I just kill Zach. And then I just flash out. So right there, how I played the early lane just helped my team so much. I got first blood. Not first blood, I got a kill. I got blue buff, Jace waste TP. All because of how I played the wave. Right here, okay, right here. Wave management's the most important thing in the game. A lot of high elo players know it, but they don't talk about it, especially content creators. I try my best to talk about wave management every second I can. So right here, guys, I don't push the wave because the wave, looking at it right here, since I crashed the wave to tower, so this is like, again, wave management, if you guys don't know it, that's fine. But essentially how it works, if you crash the wave to tower, like I did right before that level 4 play, no matter what, the wave's gonna push towards me, no matter what. So I had the wave all under tower after wave level 4. We had that whole play. I know that the wave's gonna push back towards me. So what do I do, guys? Some players make the mistake and try to push that, but you just back here. Because I will not be able to push that in time. Jace is coming right now. I can't push it in time. I'm just unable to. And even if I can, it's just not worth it. Like, I can freeze the wave if I just back here, buy my Vamp Scepter, because I have a good buy, and I just come to lane. So what happens, Jace has no TP, the wave's slow pushing towards me, and I'll come to lane before the wave crashes to my tower. So if I want to, I can freeze. Otherwise, I can make Jace lose a lot of CS and XP just because I just didn't touch the wave. So I'm gonna fast forward this part a little bit. So right here, like I said, look at that wave. It's perfect. I can freeze this if I want to. I can do whatever I want with this wave because I chose not to touch it. And if it's a champion not like Jace, like a melee champ, the lane's over for him. The fact that he's Jace does help because he can push the wave and he's a range champ, so he can hit the minions. If he's someone like Garen and I have a freeze like this and I'm 1-0, I can just zone him off the game. He can't farm. He's going to lose so much CS. He's done. He needs jungler to gank him. Since this is Jace, it's a little bit better for him because he's a range champ. He can match the push and crash the wave. So right here, you got to put yourself in the enemy's shoes. Oh, actually, Jace wants to crash this wave. He has to crash the wave to tower. He has to. My goal is to not let the wave crash. So that's it. His goal is to shove the wave, crash into tower so it resets and the wave's in a good spot for him. My goal is to freeze the wave to prevent him from doing that. So that's the both goals. And I gave it away what's gonna happen here. He can't do it by himself, obviously, because I just like I'm too strong for him to do it. So what happens? He's spam pinging his jungler to come. So what happens? They jump on me. I vault Jace right to tower. And okay, right here. Watch this, guys. Jace has flash advantage. So what do I do, guys? Look how I use my vault here. So vault angle is everything. Jace flashes. I vault him towards the tower. You guys might be... I didn't even flash, but I vault him towards the tower to force his flash. Why do I vault him towards the tower? If I vault the other way, maybe I live. I vault him towards tower, so no matter what, he's dead. Because it's a little knockback, so it pushes him towards tower. He's going to be slowed. He's taking extra tower aggro. So what happens there? I turn basically a for sure death on me to a 1-for-1, and I get Jace flash. That was a really good gank by Zach because, like, again, I can freeze the wave. Look, I lose all this CS and XP because he ganked at a perfect time. But Jace can't do anything there by himself. He needs Zach to come, and Zach honestly did a pretty good gank on me. So right there, see like how I use my vault? Sometimes it's better to vault away from your tower if they're taking tower aggro for you. Vault away from your tower because now I push him towards my tower. So now he's slowed, pushed towards my tower. Knock back a little bit, and what happens there is that he just basically gets the tower's gonna kill him. So that's like how you should use your vault in cases like that. So right here I am, the wave's pushing towards Jace right here. It's gonna slow push. So right here I know I'm gonna get 6 off this wave. I kind of want to just like push it and ult. So all I want to do is make sure the wave crashes, so I'm waiting for Jace. I want to make sure that the wave crashes the tower so it doesn't freeze. Jace did not decide to freeze this wave, so I'm just walking up making sure it crashes. The wave crashed, I'm just making 100% sure, so I know he can't freeze. Now I can roam. Perfect time to roam, right here, or try to. Simply because I know the wave's going to push back towards me top lane no matter what. There's nothing, it has to push towards me. So I made sure it crashed, and now I can roam if I want to. Try to gank mid, didn't work. I'm trying my shot bot because I see 3 of them. But unfortunately, it's just such an unfortunate... My AD carries 0-3 right now. It really sucks because, like, this is literally like a god time to roam. But I can't roam because my bot lane is dead. So there's no chance. Mid's backed, bot backed. See, it's a good roam time for me because, like, I have a perfect wave. It's pushing towards me, but right here is just really unlucky. Mid and bot were both not gankable. So right there, it's pinked. We noticed that. So I'm just going back top lane. But you see, like, I don't... Like, a lot of Quinn players just roam whenever they want. Don't do that. The only time you should roam is like this. I make sure that top is pushed. It's reset. The wave is in a good spot because I just crash it. Then I roam. So now I don't really lose much. Look, the wave's pushing back towards me. I literally lost, like, nothing from that roam. Even though I went from bot to top, I literally lost nothing. Or I went from top to bot to top all in one rotation. I literally lose nothing. The wave's pushing towards me. You guys see? Don't just roam, like... whenever you want. You gotta roam based on your wave. The best times to roam is if the enemy top's really far ahead and he froze the wave against you, that's a good time to roam. Otherwise, when you reset it like this, crash at a tower, that's another good time to roam, like I did there. So that's it. So like the only time you should ever roam, honestly, bot lane is those cases, unless if you really want to make a desperate play, but that's how you do it. So right here, I can do whatever I want with this wave. I can freeze, zone, or I can push and get some kills on Jace. We don't know where Zach is right now. I think Jace backed here, so that's why I want to push. I'd use my W, so I know he backed. How do I check my gold? I forget. X. There you go. So I have 900 gold right now. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I can't really buy anything really nice. So I'm just staying in lane. I'm just letting the wave. The wave's in a good spot. I'm just last hitting right here. That's all I'm doing. Because he's losing a lot of CS. Look at this. All those minions are dying because I'm not pushing the wave. So he lost so much XP in last hits simply because I just left the wave as it is. I can freeze. Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm freezing the wave right here. I don't have to back. I'm ahead of him. He bought, but I don't care. I'm just trying to keep the wave in a good spot. Shyvana's coming right here. So right here, I'm not perma-freezing because Shyvana's on Rift Herald. So right here, I want to push. You guys see how I'm shifting? I went from freeze and I'm pushing the wave. Why? Because Shyvana's literally on Rift Herald right now. So I want to make sure I have prio so that by the time she's on Rift Herald, I can get it. Of course, Zac did a really good gank on me. And Jace flashed. And that is a 1-for-1. Jace flashed down. Alright guys, so I guess I'm a boomer because I've noticed that Jace actually didn't flash on the first kill and he flashed there. So I'm nearsighted IRL, sorry about that. Jace actually didn't flash during this tower dive. I don't know why he didn't. He probably would have lived, but it works out. So you just flashed right here. He didn't flash earlier. So I try to gank bot. Nautilus isn't there. Kaisa is Thanos right now. 90 CS to 60, 301. Got his Mana Moon. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to gank bot here. I'm going to focus on getting my own lead myself before I try to finish that Kaisa shutdown. So that's honestly how you play. I don't want to roam bot here and just die to Fed Kaisa without Nautilus there. What I'm going to do is try to get a lead myself and then gank. So right here, I'm going for a nice trade on Jace. I can take trades like that, okay? It's a dumb trade, but it's not dumb because I got Vamp Scepter and Fleet. I would sustain Jace. I can take trades like that. He has refillable pots. That's all he has. So even though he wins trades like that, I win the sustain game. So I can take those fights all day long. Jace has to 100 to 0 me. He wants to poke me out of lane, but I've sustained. So I can take dumb trades. I'll win every single time. Little by little. I can do one little trade. Even if he does more damage than me on that trade, I will win it because I have Vamp Scepter. It's honestly broken. So right here, I actually have gold for Sanguine Blade. So I buy Sanguine Blade and I go bot. I got 20 CS on Jace, and the only times I died was Zac jumping on me. So right here, I'm going to roam because objectives is everything. Fire Drake's up. My team wants to fight, so I am making sure that I make my way over there with my Sanguine Blade Spike. Right here, we see Set alone. So I'm trying to help. This was a very, very bad team call, honestly. We should not have done this. And they debated the heck out of us. Okay, so right here, that could not have gone any worse. It was just, honestly, all of our team, including me, we thought that was a good call to go for the set. But he was actually baiting it with Zac jump. So, right there, they just killed 4 members of us. We got 0 kills. Shyvana tries to fight Kayle. And look at that, boys. We all got aced. So that's a mistake. Team mistake, including myself. I made a mistake too because I followed that call, which I should not have. And right there, you're at a point in the game where it's like, oh no, they are up 3k gold. They got Fire Dragon. They have a really good scaling team comp with Kayle, Kaisa. And we just got aced. My team is spamming FF right now. But you know what, guys? I am a non-FF player. No matter how bad the game looks, I will not quit until my whole team's in base and they force me to. Or if they end and blow up the Nexus. That's the only time the games end in my favor. I'm never FFing any game because they're all winnable. Shutdowns are too broken right now. Our game plan, win con. So if you're thinking right here, what's the win con? Getting shutdowns. So right here I see Kayle. And what's that? Shutdown number 1. So the biggest, when I do VOD analysis or coaching of Quinn players, a big mistake I see, not even just Quinn players, but in League in general, when I smurf and I watch players in low elo, the biggest thing is that players don't know how to play from behind. They think these games are over and they just farm and let the enemy team just win. You can't do that. When you're behind like this, like our full team behind, they're killing us, they're all worth bounty, you gotta make proactive plays. Sometimes they won't work out and you're gonna get aced and you're gonna ruin your KDA, but these games are winnable. How they're winnable is you gotta make plays. So you see me going for Kayle right there? It's a little risky because I have no vision. And Kayle's like, she might be baiting me, but like, I don't care. I gotta try. That's the only way we win the game. So Kayle's alone. I find an opportunity to go for a kill right there. Get 450 shutdown. So that's how you play from behind. Quinn, I really like when I'm kind of fed and they're fed like this. I buy a sweeper and I try to go use my assassin part of my kit and go for picks. So right here, I'm spamming Shyvana. I'm spamming her. Fuck your camp right now. Sorry for my vulgar language, but I'm telling her, like, yo, don't, who cares about your camp? We're so far, I'm spamming this. I'm making this call. Because our team is so far behind, we do not win by her just farming. We don't. Like, straight up, we don't. We win by getting shutdowns. Jace is worth 600 gold right now. I know he's going to push for that minion. We got a pink here. This is not warded. Shyvana has R. It's free. We're going for this dive. So I'm spamming. Let's go for Jace. So I'm being patient. I'm waiting for Nautilus to come. And I'm waiting for Jace to push up. He's going to push no matter what. Like, he's going to... Like, he has no vision of our team. He's going to push this wave. So right here, we're setting up a gank. I'm waiting for them. Nautilus R's. I push back. They take tower aggro. I go in. And kind of unfortunate that Shyvana was taking aggro there. And it was a 1-for-1. But... that's okay. Right there, I got 600 gold. So that's a 600 shutdown that I got on Jace. And I got the 451 on Kayle right before. So Zac, annoying champion, kills me with his red buff. But that's still worth. So they got 2 kills on us, boys. Right there. They got 2 kills on us. Potentially 3. Okay, Nautilus dying here makes it kind of sucky, actually. But me and Shyvana dying for Jace shutdown is worth as hell. They got 3 kills, so they got more gold for that play. But, like, the fact that the shutdown went to me, I call it worth. Because, like, all the gold going to one person, I personally think it does help in these games like this when you're trying to carry your team. Because, like, I have a better chance of carrying my team when all the gold goes to me. Even though they win for a team aspect, the fact that I got the shutdown is how you win those games. Like, just becoming a hyper carry by getting shutdowns. So right here, we're just literally playing for shutdowns. No matter what the fights happen, we're all in this. My whole team thinks this game's over. They want to FF. So instead of us just quitting, let's just be ambitious and make team plays together. So that's what we do. We're playing like you guys watch the TV show Dog the Bounty Hunter. I always use this reference. We're the bounty hunter right now. Like literally, we're trying to kill every person on their team that's worth bounty. So right here, we ticked off Kayle, ticked off Jace. So now we're going to tick off Zac, Kai'Sa. That's our goal. That's literally, like, that's how I'm playing the game. I don't care about anything else. I'm trying to make, I'm using my sweeper to make picks. And spam pinging my team for good shot calls, for good plays of opportunities to get shutdowns. That's straight up it. We're not playing for anything else. We're not playing for 5v5s. We're not playing for dragon fights. We're playing for picks of them overextending and throwing the game by getting shutdowns. That's how you play from behind. I'm a non-FF player. And I've made so many impossible comebacks simply because, like, that's just how you play. But the only thing is your team likely sometimes won't help. But instead of, like, accepting a loss, just try to shot call. Right here, my team tries to make a fight top, which is, like, how you should not play from behind. Because, like, they're grouped together. There's no reason for my team to fight there. Because, like, we don't win fights when there's even numbers. Think about it. Any time that their team is grouped together, we're going to hard lose because we got an 0-8 bot lane. They have a 603 Kai'Sa with Zac, who's 417. We don't win any team fights that are remotely close in numbers. How we win, boys? Picks. That's it. Literally picks. So I buy sweeper. I'm kind of strong myself. And I'm just trying to shot call. I got 6.6k gold. Look at my gold compared. Kai'Sa's got 9k. I got almost 7k. She's the only one ahead of me right now in gold. That's it. Zac by a little bit too, but... I'm pretty strong myself. So right here, I'm spamming my team. Right here's an opportunity. Go, go. This is free. Opportunity. I'm spam pinging. That's why they went in. Right there. 1k shut down the Katarina. Very well played. So that's how we win. Like, that's straight up. Shyvana said I'm FFing. She said right here at this point in the game, the game's over. So I'm just going to split push bot, but it worked out. That's a good play that she worked split push bot there because she got a lot of tower damage. I'm spam pinging. Kayle's free right here, guys. Kayle's free. She's pushing. Let's go for her. So what happens? I flash and we kill her. See, like, how you play from behind, guys? You do not fight 5v5 or remotely close numbers. We're going for picks. So I'm spam pinging. Like, okay, Kayle's dead. Kai'Sa's dead. Let's go. We go bot. I use my Quinn ult, which is broken for these kind of places. And just fly around the map and just carry. Right there, Ignite. Zac. We got set. And right here. Oh, this is so important. Right here, Zac's worth 700 gold. Okay. We have a Shyvana who scales well. Right here, I'm telling Shyvana, let me have this shutdown. So many times I play solo queue, and I let my teammates, who are hyper carries, I let them have shutdowns. Guys, I'm telling you, as you're playing Quinn, Quinn's a good scaler. I'm not a tank. I'm a good scaler. I'm an AD carry. I want items. I'm telling you guys right now, KS every single shutdown. So many games I play, I let my teammates have shutdowns like, oh no, we have a nice Karthus, we have a Shyvana. Giving them a 1k shutdown is so good. It's giving them a 700 shutdown is really good. No, no. I'm telling you, your teammates are going to let you down 9 times out of 10. Because they just have weak mentals for the most part. Again, I'm not accusing anyone, but it's just not worth the risk. KS, every shutdown is Quinn. I'm just telling you guys, moral of the story. So many times I give them to my teammates, they always let me down. Because they just... Maybe because I have a good mental, but just never trust it. Go for those. You're playing a hyper carry. Go for it. So right here, who gets this shutdown is important. I told Shyvana let me have it. She did. So right here. Now I have 8k gold. And I am pretty strong. You said, like I said before, Zach had 100 gold over me before that fight. That whole rotation, I'm 1k gold on Zach right now. See that? So I'm 2k gold on Jace, 1k gold on Zach, and we get Dragon. So right there, every single death was because of my shot calling. So I wasn't necessarily here for the Kai'Sa shutdown, but I'm spam pinging my team through communication. So it's good to make sure that you're communicating with your team. Even if you're not there physically, how you carry solo queue games, if you know what plays the right call, just spam ping your team. Tarzan spam pings like crazy and he's rank 1 every season. I spam ping too. Just make sure when you're spam pinging it's the right call. If you know it's the right call, just spam ping. Just spam ping on the way. Your team is likely going to listen if they hear spam pinging, and that's how you win. If you know for sure a call's perfect, keep telling your team, go, 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 go. We can't waste time. They'll likely listen, and if you know it's the right call, we win. So right there, we got the Kai'Sa shutdown. Before, spam ping Kayle on the way. My team followed, we killed Kayle. Spam ping that I'm coming with Shyvana. She knew I was coming. My team sees my spam pinging, so they're trying to follow. And right there, we get the double kill bot. See? Like, I'm taking initiative, not just through my gameplay and being at the right place at the right time, but also shot calling for my team. Because this game, you got a shot call. So right here, I have 200 gold in my inventory. I have 2 items. Tier 2 boots. I'm pretty strong myself. There's nothing on the map right now, so this is an opportunity for me to farm. There's nothing on the map, so I can just farm this wave. No objective. We have no vision control, really, but that's just what it is when you're behind like this. I'm telling my team in chat, too. I literally typed right here to my team, guys, the only way we lose is when Zach engages a good fight. I'm telling you guys right now, that's what I told my team. I'm telling my team. I'm like, guys, watch out for Zach. He's the only win con they have at this point is Zach having a nice engage. Obviously, my team's not going to believe me because they're all they're obviously stronger than us. But I'm so confident in my Quinn team fight, like how I play Quinn in team fights, that I know that we can win this game. Just telling my team, as long as Zach doesn't get a good engage, I'll make sure we win the game. So right here, like I said, we see Kayle bot. We want to get picks. We do not want to fight. This is an opportunity, a golden opportunity handed to us. Kayle is greeting. We're Quinn. We're using our ult because it's so broken. This is how you play Quinn. I'm using my ult when we're behind to make picks. Not only am I going there, but I'm spam pinging my team. So right here we see Kayle. I'm like, team. Let's go, Kayle. So free. Spam pinging. So right here, she's alone. Jace is top. Golden opportunities. Again, risky because Zach could be baiting, but it's worth a shot. When we're behind like this, we got to take risks. Gotta take risks, boys. We're 5k gold down. They have a hyper carry team. We gotta make risks. Make those plays. Sometimes this play doesn't work out, and we might die to Zach, but it's worth a shot. I'd rather go in and try and lose than just quit and FF, you know, and just... They want a 5v5 team fight. If they do, we lose. Any chance we have to get a pick, we go for it. So right here, I'm like, okay, let's go. I W, no Zach. Blind her. Vault right when her thing ends. Run away. Let Cat pop off. Lifesteal with Sanguine Blade. Right there. Get Kayle flash, get Kayle ult. Free kill. Right there. Right to Cat. See, guys, that's just how you play. It's literally a free pick. So I'm using my ult to get there. Kayle's gonna greed push. I know she is. I can't 1v1 her at that point because she's pretty strong and there's a big mini wave. So what do? I tell Katarina, come. Free pick. We get her flash. And right there, it's 5v4. So there you go, like that. We don't want to fight 5v5s. We want to make picks and then potentially fight 5v4s. That's how you play from behind. So right here, I'm telling my team, do not fight yet. I'm not there. But it's honestly a good time to fight at the most part. It's 5v4. So if we have a chance to get a pick, it's good. And right here, I see Jace open. You guys see my pings? Jace, I see him a split second. I see their team mid. Free pick on Jace. I'm like, okay, guys, this is free. I'm tracking Jace. But the thing is, like, he ends up, like, I'm not risking it right here because there's not enough time. Like, it's scary at that point. It's too deep. But like, you see like my attempts, like the second I see someone split or potentially split, I'm trying to go for that pick. Sometimes you don't go for them because they don't work out, but you see how proactive I'm being? I'm literally just like tracking the enemy team and trying to get picks as an assassin. I'm using the Quinn's assassin part of her kit. Okay, that pick right there, we couldn't actually go for it, but you see like the attempt, my thought process. Like, these are how you win games. Right here, Zach is alone. I'm spam pinging, Zach's free. Nice Nautilus hook. Nice pick on Zach right there. Like I said, guys, how you play games is you have to make picks. Make picks. We went bot. We got Kale Flash. Through my calls, got Kale Flash. Right there. I'm spam pinging Zach. Don't let him get our blue buff. Okay, they're ahead. Zach's alone right now. He's greeting. Let's go get him. So right here, my team listened to me. Nautilus smurfed with his hook. Free pick. Right here. Spam pinging. Jace is free as hell. We just killed Jace. Or we just killed Zach. We killed Kale bot side. Right here, what do? We're not letting them back. We're being proactive. Jace is caught. I'm using Quinn. I'm the fastest champ in the game. Like, this is it. I'm just, okay, free low. This is a free pick right here. See? And what happens, boys? Free pick on Jace. You guys see? Like, I'm behind. Our team's behind as hell, but we're getting picks. And that's why they can't end. They want a 5v5. We don't. We want to get picks, and get shutdowns. That's literally our game plan. So I'm not letting them do what they want to do. They can't 5v5 fight if I constantly get a pick before. So they can't end. They can't push. Because I'm always getting a pick before they can do what they want to do. See? This is how you win games, boys. See, I never FF. And I'm pretty comfortable playing from behind. So that's how you do. Like, your team's so far behind, you do not win 5v5 fights. So you get picks. Right here is where I made a mistake, though, guys. I made a mistake here. So I have 800 gold. I can't really get a good back. I want to get BF sword. So I'm like, okay, we really need to break top tower so bad right now. We need to open up the map. But honestly, with the fact that I've been getting camped so hard and the team knows that I'm like the only one on the team who did damage. Katarina's online now. But like, I've been putting in work this game so far. Zach doesn't really like me. So they're trying to camp me. So I really should. Oh, do I back here? Yeah, I decided like, okay, I saw someone on the map. I really want to get this tower. Let me try to hit this scrying orb. I see Zach there. I know he's top. But I'm like, okay, maybe I can kill Jace before Zach jumps on me. That's what I'm thinking. I'm waiting for Jace here. I know it's not worded. So I'm like, okay. I go Jace. It's nice. I got the Jace pick. Okay. It's like, I know Zach's coming. I'm trying to get the Jace pick and run before. I know Zach's there, but I'm only thinking about Zach and Jace. But I didn't expect that all the boys are coming. Oh, actually, no, I lied. Okay, sorry, boys. That was actually a good play. Sorry, I thought this was a different part of the game. You know what? Right there, boys. That's how you play. I'm kidding. Woo! I lied. So right there, I got the Jace pick and then I got Zach. Okay, sorry. I thought there was a different point in the game. That works out. Okay. So right there, see? I'm being proactive as hell. I knew Zach's gonna come, but I also know I can one-shot Jace before Zach can come. So I one-shot him. I ran out of his Q pull. And then Shyvana actually came because I know she was topside. She saw an opportunity, spam ping, and we got Zach passive too. Okay, he TPs. It kind of sucks, but like getting Zach passive and Kale TP is really good there. It really is. So right here, Kaisa ulted me. And it sucks, but I got the fed Kaisa. So right there, I got Jace pick, got Zach passive, Kale TP. And then they all launched their nuke on me, Kaisa ults. And I still killed her. I still killed her with my Night Clapback fadeaway. So right there, I literally did everything a top laner could do. I helped my team so much. Let's see how they perform. Good stopwatch by Set. I got Cat online. We got the Kaisa shutdown. She's pretty strong herself here. Nice ult on Kale. And we're trying to give the kill to Cat right here. We really want to give the kill to Cat. That's what our team's trying to do. But Zach has so much MR that it's very hard. He almost gets away, but thankfully Cat was able to kill him. So right there, since I set up the play perfectly with numbers, Their team's ahead of us in team fights in gold. But since I got the Jace pick and Zac passive before that fight started, and then I one-shot Kai'Sa because I'm strong myself, and they used all their ults on me, my team's able to actually win the fight. Katarina's actually online right now. She has a lot of gold. She has 9k. So we don't want to fight 5v5. We want to make sure that we get number advantage always and use that number advantage effectively. So right there, now me and Katarina are online and we're just trying to get picks, and fight good number of fights. So right here, dragons up. We have 2 dragons. They have 1. I'm taking red buff because I'm strong. And Aphelios, Shyvana they're not strong at all. So I take red buffs always here. And I'm thinking maybe we can get a pick and fight dragon if we get picked. That's my thought process here. We're trying to be careful. Juke the Jace EQ. Nice, very good hook by Nautilus. And I kill him before he can W. I ignited him. I made sure I can kill him before W. Now it's 5v4. Number advantage. 5v4. Now we can take a fight because we got a pick before the fight. See? Again, I'm being repetitive, but I want to be repetitive on purpose so that I nail this concept in your brain on how to play from behind. Picks. Because that's how you win. We don't win 5v5. They have Zac. We always want picks. Nautilus had a good hook. We killed Set. Got the pick. So what happens? We get free dragon. Right there, see? Now our gold's coming back. Slowly but surely. So now right here, I'm trying to go top. This is where I made the mistake, guys. This is it. Sorry, this is the point of the game. I thought this was that part. So I have 1,300 gold. I have IE gold right here. But I'm thinking, like, I really want to break this map open because we have only 1 tower. We need... The only way we can get momentum, or the best way to get momentum in our favor, is to get towers. So I'm thinking that I can get this in time, get the tower and run. But you always have to be careful because as Quinn, you got the Teemo passive on you, which is they always want to kill you no matter what. So right there, get caught. I eat his thing. I was really good. I see an opportunity right here. I probably should have ran, but I know I can blind Kai'Sa and potentially do damage. The downside is I have Sanguine Blade here, so it's not online. If I have like a full crit build, I can actually 1v2 this. So I blind her, but I have no Sanguine Blade. And I might ease on cooldown right here. So I can't E her. She ulted. I actually could have killed her. I 100% could have killed her if I just waited for my E to come back up and then went for that play. Because then I can, you see how much damage it did to Kai'Sa? If I had E up, right when I blind her and she wants the bush, I can just one-shot her before she can ult, but it's all good. She got my shutdown, it kind of sucks. Or, I don't even think it was a shutdown, I think it was just regular kill, but I got caught. 400 gold to Kai'Sa. And Nautilus gets destroyed. We got Set though, so that's a 1 for 2 because I got caught. Big mistake by me. You gotta be very careful because they, again, like they're gonna have a eyes out for you. It's hard to get those towers at that point when they're all up. So right there, Kayle got cat shutdown, really sucks. That's a big shutdown to Kayle. This is my fault. I'm taking responsibility. I shouldn't have pushed that. I baited my team. And now we lose Baron because of a really big mistake by me. Straight up. You gotta play these games perfectly when you're behind. You gotta be very on point with your calls. They were on point until that point for me. And we straight up lose Baron because I got caught. That's it. Not even that I got caught. I feel like me going for that tower is fine, but it's that I've messed up the micro. I should have, when I blinded Kai'Sa for the turnaround, I should have waited for my E to come back up, and then I go for that. Because I know I win that 1v2, it's just I need my E to come back up. So it's a little greedy just trying to go for the 1v2 outplay without my E up. That's the mistake I made. I think pushing for that tower is fine because it was kind of safe, and I think I would have outran them, but just, again, I messed up the micro part, I feel like. Because otherwise, I think I could have at least tried to get that tower and run. I know I'm like playing back, and if they jump on me like they did, I should be okay because I'm so fast. But it's all good. Right here, I've seen opportunity to push bot. They have Baron. So right here, they have Baron, and they're all 5 up. We want to make sure we do not fight 5v5. Kayle just got big shutdown. She's Thanos. Same game plan. So we had momentum building back. I had really good shot calling. Momentum building back in our favor. And then I throw the game. So right now, what do we do, guys, in this point of the game? Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. We're going for shutdowns right here. We see Kayle and Kai'Sa with bounty. We want to get picks. And then that's it. Just picks. We don't want to fight 5v5. We lose. We want to make sure that they're catch them when they're isolated and get a pick before every fight. I tell my team right here, Guys, don't push up. Let them dive under tower. That's what I'm telling them. I typed it in chat. Let them dive us. We don't win 5v5. It sucks. We can't get a pick when they're all grouped. This is a good position for them. But you see, I'm trying to get a pick regardless. Zach's bot. Yes, Zach is hard to kill, but I don't want a 5v5 fight. They're all grouped together. Right here, Zach's potentially a little bit split from team, so I'm spamming in my team. Let's try to get Zach here. Doesn't work out, but you see, any chance that the person's slightly isolated, I'm spamming in my team to go for that pick. Sometimes it doesn't work out. He got out, but we don't want to fight 5v5. Any chance we can get a pick before a fight, we go for it. So right here, again, we don't want to fight 5v5. I'm looking for Kai'Sa. My eyes are on Kai'Sa. Let's hope that I can catch her off guard, isolated, and kill her. That's my thought process. Kill the ward, they can't see me, so I can make that play happen. We don't want to fight 5v5 again. We want to get a pick. It's really hard in this situation, but I'm trying to make the best of a shitty situation and trying to pick Kai'Sa. That's my thought process. See, it's a really shitty situation here. They're 5-man, they win 5v5, and they have Baron pushing mid. We don't win 5v5, so there's not much I can do. I can't get a pick when they're all pushed. But look at my thought process. My thought process is this is not warded because I cleared the ward. I'm trying to wait for Kai'Sa maybe to be dumb and push up too far and kill her. That's my thought process. Hard to get a pick, but I'm trying to make it happen. That's where sweeper comes through. If I don't have sweeper, this is warded. But since I sweep that, there's no vision here. So look at my thought process. I'm like, okay, maybe Kai'Sa walks to me. Maybe. What happens? Shyvana threw a nice E. She's cut off right here. It's like, well, guys, right there, I flash on her. It sucks. She has Zhonya's, okay? It really sucks. But you see the thought process, though, guys? They are 5v5. They're grouped. Win con is us getting a pick. When they're grouped like that, it's almost impossible to find a pick. But you see how I basically found a pick on Kai'Sa? If she doesn't have Zhonya's right there, I just saved the game. She had Zhonya's. It sucked. But, like, think about the thought process, guys. Like, even though there is no chance to get a pick, I'm still trying, and I actually got one. If he doesn't have Zhonya's, we win the game on that, or just save the game. It sucks. I'm telling my team fight after. It sucks. Like, we got the pick. I personally feel like they could have helped me there after Kai'Sa had Zhonya's. Maybe we could have went in, but it sucks. It's just whatever. They end up killing me. Essentially, the Zhonya's that he had just was clutch as hell. Saved his life and got me killed, because then the team just collapses on me. We somehow killed Kale, though, so... this point in the game, Katarina Smurfs saved the game. Thank you so much, Katarina. Good resets. And Kai'Sa and Zach are alive. Let's see. I'm dead right here, but you always want to make sure that you're shot calling. I'm telling Nautilus, Aphelios is up in 15. Just trying to let them not end here. If you have to die for it, just do it anyways. They probably could have ended if they tried, but I'm telling Nautilus, like, don't let them end. Just walk up to Kai'Sa, even if you die for it. He actually walked up to her. They decided to go for top in him. That's really good. They didn't end there. Good job. So that fight sucked. Kai'Sa had Zhonya's, but that's again the thought process. We almost turned that game around from that pick I made on Kai'Sa right there. It's the thought that counts. So I just want you guys to take note of that. Any other AD carry that's not Kai'Sa who can build Zhonya's as an AD carry, we just saved the game. But Katarina did a smurf there and she legit saved the game, so really well played on her. So right now I get red buff. And I'm level 16. I'm pretty strong. I'm 2 levels on Jace despite how this game's going. I'm 13k gold. Kai'Sa's only 1.8k over me. 1.6k. So I'm really strong because I took all the shutdowns. I know that. That's why I'm telling my team. This game's not over. I'm legit super fed right now. My team doesn't believe how strong I am, but like I'm literally a fed AD carry who's level 16 because I'm a solo lane AD carry. That's what separates Quinn from AD carries. Kai'Sa's super fed, but I'm a level on her because of me being a solo laner. So I'm like an uber fed AD carry kind of. He has a little bit more gold than me, but I always have an XP lead on him because just the nature of how it works. Again, like I said, I'm trying to get picks always. So I'm sweeping, hoping that Kai'Sa overextends and trying to kill her. Kai'Sa right there, she ended up knowing that we're going to go for that. So I just spam ping my team, just leave Dragon. We can't get the pick. We don't want to fight 5v5. Solo queue players right here, if I don't make a call, they go for that Dragon, we get aced, and we lose the game on that. My team was about to contest that Dragon, but I'm taking initiative. I spam ping my team, leave it. Leave it. Again, thinking win con, we lose 5v5s, we win with picks. We can't get a pick there. We tried on Kai'Sa, didn't work. So now we can't get the pick. Spam ping my team. Leave the dragon. Let's just farm base. See, like my team 100% fights that if I don't tell them. And then what happens? You guys know what's going to happen that dragon fight. Zach's going to jump on us. Kai'Sa's going to ult. We get aced. They win the game right there. But you got to take initiative. If you know what plays bad, spam ping your team not to do it. If you know it's a dumb Baron, a dumb dragon call, then just spam. If you, again, spam ping when you know for sure that your team, if it's the right call. If you're not really sure, you're kind of iffy, don't make the calls like that. But if you're so confident it's a bad call, just spam ping. Like, my team listened to me, and what happens? I just, as you guys are going to see, save the game. If we went for that dragon fight, the game's over right here. We didn't go for it, so now we're stalling the game up. So it's kind of tough. They have 2 waves push. We're trying to push the minion waves for inhibs before we fight. And again, I'm looking for picks. You guys see how I'm positioned? I'm waiting. Maybe some person walks up and I can pick them. Because again, it's our win con, getting a pick. Right here, I'm like, okay, Zach's not the best, but I'm going to try. Try to go for a pick on him. My vault actually saved my life there. If I actually got caught there, my vault, I lose the game. So it really sucked. My vault, I shouldn't have vaulted that. I tried to cancel his jump, but I was mistimed it. And it almost brought me to their team. So thankfully that it shot me back there. Good engaged by Nautilus. We caught Set. I don't know how we actually won that fight. Wait, hold up. How did we win that fight? So I got Zach low at the start of that fight. That was all me. I got Zach low. We catch Set because he's isolated. Wait, hold up. Wait. How did Shyvana popped off? I gotta analyze this. I don't know what happened. Shyvana might have gotten a good E. Why are they so low? Oh, Shyvana, yeah. Good job, Shyvana. Okay, not bad. So right there, we got a pick. I got Zach low at the start of that fight. So Zach is a beefy champion, but since I got him so low at the start of that fight, he can't just jump in. So right here, he would jump in and help Set right here, and we can't get that pick. But since I got Zach low at the start of the fight and my team Smurf, Katarina, and Shyvana got them low, Set's literally 1v5 here because Zach can't help. So Set's 1v5, what happens? We just bust him down as a team. Zach, again, he's 2 HP because I got him low before that fight started. Zach jumps in. Nautilus got a good hook. And since he was 2 HP, we got a free pick right there, just like that. So that's not me popping off necessarily, but I'm playing my part. I played the part by getting Zach low because we don't want to fight full 5v5 when they're full HP. Try to go for a pick. Didn't get the pick, but I got him low. Team Smurf there, and how we played the fight. See, we're not playing full 5v5. We're trying to do what we can. And as a team, that was a good effort. We all did our part there. We got a free pick on Zach. Worth way more than Nautilus, and they can't end the game because they have no engage. Zach is their primary engage. The fact that he died and we got his passive for Nautilus's life, and we got Zach flash is worth every single time. So Katarina went in 1 for 1 right there. Not necessarily worth. She tried to. No reason for her to fight there. She tried to fight. She got 1 for 1, but her life is worth more than Set. That's all good though. She's been playing well this game. I can't really complain. She got 1 for 1. At this point in the game, I am trying to go for not make plays right here. We're just trying to farm because we know there's nothing on the map, no objectives. Baron spawning soon. I'm trying to power farm right here. Okay, this is important. So right here, Baron's spawning in like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, whatever, 30 seconds at this point, and I have 500 gold. Look at my items. I have full build and just 1 item slot. So this is super important. Making sure you're able to be proactive before a big fight's about to start. So dragons or barons are like the big key indicators. Around like 1 minute to like 30 seconds before the objective actually spawns, you want to make sure that you can have a goal and achieve it before the dragon fight. Right here, I have 500 gold right here. Baron spawning in 30 seconds. I'm Quinn. I'm super fast. I have time. So right here, I'm just trying to get gold for stopwatch because like I can literally just have a free stopwatch, which could turn the game around. So, but instead of me just like blindly flying the Baron right here, I'm trying to come prepared. So I go push that golem and get my stopwatch before. Phelios and Nautilus try to get a pick on Kale, but they're so behind. I was telling them like this is like don't do this, but they did it anyways. And they just throw the game right there. I'm not too sure why they did that. There's no need. She's level 16. Like, they have to play around me. I'm the only damage, right? But your teammates are going to make mistakes. Really sucks at this point. It's like, okay, I'm thinking like, oh no, the game's like really sucky right now. But it's not over. My team's thinking like, oh, FF at this point. But no, boys, this is the point right here where the carry comes through. Right here. I saved the game and you guys are going to see why. Let's see. So. I'm like, okay, we can't contest Baron. But Kai'Sa is really overextending right here. Again, we're going to lose right here if they get Baron because my bot lane's dead 30 seconds. We lose the game if I don't at least try to make a play. Maybe it's not going to work out, but I'm going to risk my KDA for a chance of saving the game. Right here, I could die if I fly over here. But like, if I just let them go Baron, they're literally just going to win the game. So it's like, our only shot is to potentially get a pick. Like I said, this whole game, moral of the story. Anytime you're behind, always look for picks. Sometimes you can't get them, but at least try. Right here, I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm going to try to get a pick on Kai'Sa. We have this sweeped. I'm waiting for Shyvana. Boom. Blinder. One shot. 800 shutdown. Right there. See? We had it sweeped. I know that she's going to try to greed. She's trying to just zone Shyvana. I don't know why, but... See? I'm making opportunities that are otherwise not there. I'm trying to get picks. Right there, I'm Quinn. If I blind Kai'Sa, no matter what, she's dead. Kai'Sa has heal. Ult. She's... a monster, but because I blind her and I tracked her and I played as I should here as an assassin, I'm playing on her. Shyvana baited it pretty well. My calls for this. We actually ended up getting a game-saving pick. They got Baron. They're gonna end the game right here. She's trying to run at Shyvana thinking like, oh man, I'm level 16. I'm such a fed AD carry. I can do what I want. But no, I'm one step ahead of her like a game of chess. Right here. Blind her. I blinded her, she can't ult. She doesn't realize that. If you blind Kai'Sa, she can't ult. Because she can't press anywhere. So right here, she can't get the shield. I blind her, she E'd, and then I just pop her. Because that's what Quinn does well. Right there, one shot her. 800 gold shutdown. Now their AD carry's dead. It's like, oh well, shit. They can't end the game now because they have no AD carry. They would have ended otherwise since I got that pick. We saved the game, baby. So now I'm flying. So now right here. It's like, oh no. My Katarina just came and died. But I picked Kai'Sa before. Look how I play this fight. Look. I know Kayle ulted. She's fed. She's the carry. If I can kill Kayle, they're all useless. Zac, Set, and Jace can't kill me because I'm Thanos. So my eyes are on Kayle. I have flash. Let's see. What do you guys do? Put yourself in my shoes. What do you guys do here? You have flash up. You have ult. Kayle's 2 HP. These three boys are not going to do shit. What are you going to do? You're going to wait for Shyvana to push? We'll see. Right here, I'm like flash auto Kayle because I know she can't retaliate in time. I don't know if she has flash up or not, but I flash auto her because I know it kills her and she can't retaliate. I was out of vision. I flash with Nimbus Cloak, pop her up just like that. Right there. And look at that. We destroyed the Jace too. He was dead by me. And then look, I'm just like, I know no one else can do shit. What's Shet gonna do? It can't do shit. And right there, boys. Running at Zac. E cancel his E. And right there, we spoon feed Shyvana 3 kills. That, right there, guys. Right there. That was probably the best game save I have done, maybe in my life, honestly. Because, again, I started from me getting that pick on Kai'Sa, who has ult, who has heal. But since I tracked her and I used my sweeper to my advantage, we got that legendary pick on Kai'Sa. That flash auto on Kayle so she can't retaliate. They're both DPSers are dead. And then we can just destroy the set Zac Jace as a team after that. It's free low. Right there, guys. We turned from them ending the game because my bot lane got caught. My 13 death bot lane got caught. We aced them. And now momentum is in our favor. Right there, just like that. So now, we're trying to get inhib because we know it's free low. Right here, I'm pressing R because, like, I know Kai'Sa's up, but I'm trying to get a pick on her again. See, I'm thinking, Kai'Sa's gonna hella push. I know she is. But, like, her team's not up. So I push back, I press R, my team's going for base. I'm trying to run Kai'Sa down with my zoomies. Right there. E her. Get her stopwatch just like that. So now we got Kai'Sa stopwatch and Kai'Sa R down. From that one pick. Like, it doesn't really do anything. Like, it's just free. If I have an opportunity to kill Kai'Sa, I'm going to try anyways. Not just get inhib. I'm going to try to kill Kai'Sa too. I'm trying to take the next step. So right there. Lasagna's Nautilus dies. But I'm strong as hell. So we nuke that set. And now right here. I destroy the Kaisa. And I didn't stopwatch in time. So that's my mistake. So right here, I'm going to rewatch that because I was talking. I popped the Kaisa, but as long as she dies, I'm happy. So right here. I had stopwatch. I killed the set, but I'm not expecting Kale. I killed Kaisa, eat her. Kale played that well. She flash hard. And I couldn't stopwatch in time, so it was just well played by her. But right there, we got Kaisa again. We got Inhib and got Kaisa. Katarina, nice job. Very good. She got 1 kill at least. So now they just have Jace, Zac. Yes, it kind of sucked. I'll take responsibility on that. It's a micro mistake. He flash ulted me. I didn't stopwatch in time. If I stopwatched, my whole team doesn't die, and we actually win that fight. Going for that pick on Kaisa is not greedy, necessarily. Because if we kill her, and then just deal with Kale as a team, we win. It's just, if I stopwatch there, we just ace them. We win. Because Kale has no ult, no flash, and my team kills her. Again, Zac, Jace, Set, Set's dead. They're not doing shit, these guys. They can't touch me, so... Kale and Kaisa are the only champs that can kill me. We killed Kale before that, Kaisa before that fight. Kale has no flash R, and she was already low before that. So we actually would have won the game on that play. It's just, again, micro mistake, if anything. Right there. Katarina played her part very well, too. They have Jace, Zac. That's it. We killed Kale. If we didn't kill Kale, they win the game here. But since we got their carries, I got the inhib before that as a team. So now we have super minions. So we have 15 seconds on Nautilus. They can't end here. We're so happy about that. Team played it well. They killed Kale. That's just what I'm so happy about. Good job, Katarina. And now they can only get inhibs. That's it. 1 inhib, actually, because they're thinking, oh, dragon's spawning. Let's go for that. What they should have done, I feel like... Oh, I guess they can't go for inhib because Jace does no damage, but I feel like dragon shouldn't be priority here. Maybe a second inhib would be good, but Aphelios is up. Regardless, they choose to go dragon. Now, guys, we're not done the momentum. Again, we want picks. We don't want a 5v5. They're still ahead of us in gold, and they got a late game team comp. So what do we do, guys? I know that they're going dragon, so I'm spamming my team. Let's get a pick on Zac right here. I'm not saying that, but I'm spamming red buff right here. I know Zac's gonna greed. Right here, look at the map. I know that Zac is going to greed and go for that red buff. I know he is. Before dragon, he wants to get that red buff, then go. So at this point, I'm spam pinging my team. Let's try to get a pick on Zac, because if we can get a pick on Zac, we get free soul and prevent them from 5v5ing, because this whole game, we don't want them to 5v5. So right here, I'm like, let's go on Zac. I'm fast, I'm zoomies, I'm full build with elixir, I'm super strong. Right here, Nautilus goes for him. And we're just comboing him to death. Right there, why'd that happen? First, Nautilus had good hooks. Very good play by him, stopping the jump. But why did that happen? Because I'm spam pinging Nautilus. Let's get him right here. So he listened to me. If I don't spam ping, he doesn't go for that play. Since I'm spam pinging him, let's try it. It worked. That's how you communicate with your team. Right there, we get Zac pick. So now what happens? Literally free dragon. And they can't 5v5. That's 50 seconds they can't group together as a team. If we keep getting picks, they can't group together. They can't just 5v5 us. So right here we go dragon. And now we get soul. And now right here, we're just pushing top because it's free. There's no objective on the map, no big one. So we're just free farming. I'm full build, so I don't need to push jungle camps. I'm just pushing this wave just for priority. That's it. There's no gold I can get from this that can help. It's that I want the wave pushed so that we can go for towers. And so they can't just like end, if anything. You always want the waves pushed in these cases. So I'm pushing that 2 waves so that we get top wave pushing so that they can just like group top and like have wave pushing against us because they're just going to end. If I have the wave push like that, they can't end through top lane. So just make sure the minions are like that. We can't really go for anything. Again, look, I'm looking for picks. As per usual, I'm looking for picks. I see potentially Kale's maybe isolated. Ice Sweeper. I'm spam pinging. Let's potentially kill Kale because she could walk here. She could. I don't know what she's going to do, but I'm trying. I know it's sweep. She can't see me. And sometimes it doesn't work out, but I'm trying anyways. And now right here. I read her like a book. I zoomed around. Zac jumped in right when I flank. He's gone. I blind Kale. Kale can't do anything. We love Tapper. Get Katarina her legendary reset. And then Zac's jumping on me. He can't do anything. I'm really strong here. Get the sets. And right there, guys, we just clean up the rest. Why did this fight happen? Because I started spam pinging my team because we saw Kale. And then it worked out. I tried to flank them. The flank really screwed Kale up. We got her. She's one of the biggest damage dealers. We can deal with Kai'Sa right after. But I'm focused on getting Kale there. Went at a perfect time. We baited the Kale ult right away. Killed her so she can't participate in that fight. So it's a 5v4. And look at that, guys. Right there. That is how you win, okay? That is how you carry from a team that's behind. I didn't do all the damage on my team that game. I didn't like 1v9 every team fight. Katarina, Shyvana in particular played their damage fights really well. They did good damage. Katarina especially, she saved the game twice. Nautilus had some good hooks, yes. But I still consider this, again, people use that word 1v9 a lot. I don't mean it like a disrespectful, condescending way towards my team. But I mean like, this game, all 4 members of my team typed, I want to FF this game. They were all behind. And I used my semi-small lead top lane, as well as my very effective shot calls and pings and macro to get my team back in the game and then get picks myself so that we can win. So that's why I consider this a quote-unquote 1v9 game, only because my whole team really wanted to quit and I got them back in the game and I saved the game a few times. I wasn't the only one, but I did my part pretty well. So if anything, if people throw that word around a lot, I would consider this one of those things. But no disrespect to my team, they all played well, but I think like if I didn't perform like a save the game with those places, the game would have been over like probably like 20 minutes, and with pings too. So that's essentially how you carry with Quinn, guys. Right there, Nexus explodes. My whole team at this point, they're spam pinging my body alive. They're like at this end game, Katarina, Shyvana, Aphelios, Nautilus, they're all complimenting the hell of me, saying like, Quinn, thank you so much for the carry. So my team even realized that I performed pretty well, and like Shyvana's even told me like, wow, I can't believe this game was actually winnable. You were right, Quinn. Like, my team doubted. I told them, the game's not over. We can win. So moral of the story, why did we win this? If you guys are wondering, what's the big takeaway? Not once that game when they were fed did I allow them to 5v5 us. Not one point. You can watch this whole VOD again. I did not let them. There are some cases like the fight over here with Kai'Sa. They're grouped together, so it's like a 5v5. But look what I did at the start of the fight. I still managed to get, or tried to get, a pick on Kai'Sa before the fight. Right here, I didn't get the pick on Kai'Sa, but I tried to go for it. The second I can't get a pick, I spam ping my team, don't go dragon. But like the whole game, I'm trying to get picks. Right here, got the pick on Kai'Sa, save the game. Right here for the last team fight, I'm tracking Kale. I'm trying to get a pick on her. And by doing so, I got a perfect flank and got a number advantage. Killed Kale at the start of the fight, me and Katarina. Got her a reset. Took Kale out. And then without Kale, we just killed their team. See, this whole game, moral of the story, how to play from behind. Play aggressive, right? You want to get picks. You don't want to just let them win. But never let them 5v5. Go for shutdowns. That's why I like getting Sweeper on Quinn in those games. Because Sweeper was a big part, clearing vision. So that I know that they can't see me, so I can get those picks, right? You don't have to get the Sweeper, but I personally love it in games like this because you win this game from picks. You don't win from vision. We have no map control at all. There's no point of wards at that point. Sweeper just does so much more because I can one-shot anyone. This right here was the epitome of why Sweeper is good. Getting this pick on Kai'Sa because I know it's not warded, and you get the pick that will win you the game. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, if you guys like this content, this kind of like VOD analysis, educational stuff in high-elo, please shoot the video a thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know if I should keep doing it, and I will see you guys all later. Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for tuning in.
From the start we were so damn good. I can see you and me like a whole